Talk live, people. It's NASCAR day. He's pumped up. And the last time he told me to go live was on Super Bowl. And I'm not happy that the Eagles lost. But I am pumped up, so.
I'm ready too. Let's throw it down to opening ceremonies and Adam Alexander. Let's go, amigo. Let's go. You got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise as you are able and remove your hats as the Robertsdale High School Junior ROTC Color Guard presents our nation's colors. Here to offer today's invocation, representing Advent Health of Central Florida, please welcome Chaplain Farzad Norian.
Lord God, we pause for a moment this afternoon to acknowledge you and ask for a sense of your presence to be with us. Please protect our drivers in the race today, our crew members, our fans, officials, and their families. And please protect and bless our men and women in the military and law enforcement. And Lord, please bless their families. For these things we ask in Christ's name. Amen.
Amen.
Here to perform today's national anthem, please welcome platinum artist and songwriter Breland.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Who's ready for some NASCAR, baby? Thanks for 818 likes, y'all. I really appreciate it. Keep liking it so we get more people in here.
Let's hear it for Breland's performance of our national anthem, along with the United States Air Force.
Keep liking it, y'all. Keep liking TikTok. Keep liking the screen so we get more people in here. Keep liking it. Come on.
In the more than 75-year history of NASCAR, no
Thank you for 1K likes. Y'all's best.
than the Daytona 500. Moments that have included iconic stock cars across the decades. What if we could put them together all at once into the greatest lap ever turned here at the World Center of Racing? Well, now we can.
65 years of the great American race, the Daytona 500. This starting grid is unlike.
Yes, it's the 500, man. Yes, it is. He's pumped.
Taking one more unforgettable lap. Leading the pack is Lee Petty, the number 42, side by side with his son.
Yeah, I'm going to keep this going until the end of stage 1 so I can save it and post it on TikTok. So, yeah.
Gave us the second most famous words in racing.
And there's a fight.
How about the Dale and Dale show in 1993? The Intimidator, Dale Earnhardt, and his moment in 1998 finally crossed the sport's biggest crown jewel off the list, and the incredible celebration is a moment that is cherished by so many. And coming down the backstretch is two-time 500 winner Dale Earnhardt Jr. And look who his drafting partner is. You shuffle after a win, right, DW?
Keep on liking the screen so we get more people in.
Three-time winners.
Keep on liking the screen.
Winners. Photo finishes. This race has had it all. But as the greatest lap ever comes down the front stretch, look who's out ahead of all of them. Richard Petty. Now this is an ending fit for the king.
And there you have it. Give it up for the king, Richard Petty, as he walks away with a checkered flag and the greatest lap.
Special thanks to Trace Atkins. The greatest lap coming up live. The greatest race.
It's our night! 2 new masked celebrities join the competition.
You were born to sing out.
Yeah, I just thought I'd just do this. Hold on.
Wednesday on Fox.
Yeah, he's pumped up for the race. Comment below and think he would win the race today.
Now, during the Ram President's Day event, get $11,800 in total values on the 2022 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab equipped with an available EcoDiesel V6 engine.
9, 8, 7,
Yeah, I literally cannot believe that the Eagles lost the Super Bowl. That was a good game though.
Back again, huh? You must love losing.
You're buying the next one.
You gotta win one first.
Yeah, thanks for the like, y'all. Thank you for the like. Keep liking the screen.
Burger, 6-piece chicken McNuggets, or small fries. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hurry in and see why more truck owners are switching to Ram than ever before. Ram, built to serve. Now, during the Ram President's Day event, get $11,800 in total values on the 2022 Ram.
Thanks for the like.
Available EcoDiesel V6.
Thanks for the like, y'all. Keep liking the screen right there.
Shortest month of the year. Talk about short. Fox 5
Thank you, Luke.
$500 gift card.
Lukey Boy 108 for the like.
Visit fox5atlanta.com/contest to learn more. And watch Good Day Atlanta weekday mornings from 5 to 8 for your chance to win.
What makes New South Window different? We are truly factory direct. We manufacture, we install, and we guarantee for life. Our factory to your home.
Thanks for the like, y'all. Keep liking the screen so we can go viral. So yeah, let's try to get 70 likes today, at least, so we go viral so we can get more people in here.
From February 14th through the 27th, save up to 20% on already reduced prices with select minimum purchases. And save 30% on select mattress sets. All in stock and ready to deliver. With just right payment plans that fit your style. Don't miss out on these monumental deals. Only at Badcock Home Furniture and More. Just right. It's good to be back.
75 years ago, at a hotel 5 miles from where we stand, a group led by Bill France Sr. laid the groundwork for NASCAR. Let's take a look back at some of the sport's most iconic moments with the premiere of NASCAR's 75th anniversary campaign.
Sorry, my screen's kind of dirty.
1 minute, we're doing 110 down at Sandy Beach in Florida.
Thanks for like, y'all. Keep liking it.
Bumper to bumper and over 210 on a super speedway. How the heck we get here? Progress. That's how.
Thank you, Luke Boy 108 for the like.
75 years of twisted metal, feet made of lead. Clash.
Thank you, user, for joining. Thank you for joining us. I'm gonna keep this on until end of stage 1 so I can save this. We probably won't be able to save this today, but I'll just post it on Instagram if y'all want to go there.
Stay out there. Because out there is where the future is. And if the first 75 years is any indication, you better brace yourself for the next 75. NASCAR, always forward.
And now, let's welcome members of the founding family of NASCAR. Jim France, Lisa France Kennedy, and Ben Kennedy, joined by NASCAR President Steve Phelps.
NASCAR fans,
Welcome to the 65th running of the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. This year's Daytona 500 has added significance because it is our 75th anniversary season. We've seen a lot of changes in 75 years, changes to our tracks, changes to our race cars, but the one thing that has remained constant is the most amazing fans in the world, and those are NASCAR fans. They are loyal, they are passionate, and they always stick with NASCAR. So on behalf of the France family and the entire NASCAR community, I want to say thank you for your unwavering support of our great sport. Enjoy the Great American Race.
Thank you, Steve. And now it's time to fire the engines for the 75th season of NASCAR. It's the 65th running.
Woohoo! He's pumped.
We've got several legends with us here today who have won both the Cup Series Championship and the Great American Race. They're going to give the command for today's event. Let's say hello to them now. A 7-time champion and 7 Daytona 500 victories by the King, Richard Petty. He's a 3-time Daytona 500 champion and the 1983 Cup Series champion. Welcome, Bobby Allison. Here he is, 2-time Daytona 500 champ and the 1988 Cup Series champion, Bill Elliott.
Go, Elliott.
And now, 3-time Daytona 500 champion and the man that got the title in 1999. Say hello to Dale Jarrett. Next up, 3-time Cup Series champion and a 4-time Cup Series champion, Jeff Gordon.
I miss Jeff Gordon. I wish he was still racing. I miss him.
And now, 7-time NASCAR Cup Series champion and the 2-time Daytona 500 winner, Jimmy Johnson.
Go, Jimmy!
Ready to start his final season, the 2007 Daytona 500 champ and 2014 Cup Series champion, Kevin Harvick.
That's my first name right there.
The 2017 Daytona 500 champion and 2004 Cup Series champion, Kurt Busch. And the 2015 Daytona 500 champion and 2-time Cup Series champ, Joey Logano. Gentlemen, let's get those engines fired up. Driver, start your engines! Grand Marshals who could 9 and 10, Cale Yarborough, Darrell Waltrip, and Matt Kenseth. 40 drivers.
Yeah, crank it up. Get ready.
At the end of the day, one Daytona 500 champ.
I remember this week, Joy, telling people that Geico has been offering savings for over 85 years. That's longer than a Buffalo Wings been around.
Wow, I cannot believe.
Offers more.
Hold on.
Motorcycle insurance.
I think
Lips are burning.
he came.
Lips are actually burning.
Geico. Over 85 years of savings and service. See how much you could save at geico.com.
It's too hot. Oh, this is too hot.
Oh, thank you. I will.
I need to try it first.
Pods handles the driving. Pack at your pace, store your things until you're ready, then we deliver to your new home. Across town.
Wow, thank you for the likes. That's the most likes I've ever gotten ever on a live. Wow, incredible.
Here, eBay Motors has the right parts at the right prices. Let's see, you'll need headlights and
check. Let's ride.
Georgie, look. The peanut butter box is here.
Ralph, that's the Chewy Pharmacy box with our flea and tick meds. It's not peanut butter.
The peanut butter box is here.
Pet prescriptions delivered to your door. Chewy. Being a NASCAR fan just got even more rewarding with the free Fan Rewards loyalty program.
Yeah, I wish I was at the race right now. I wish I was.
Tickets, VIP experiences, and so much more. Earn points from the track or at home. Check in on your phone, complete your profile, or play fantasy racing to score your first points. Join and start earning today. Visit NASCAR.com/rewards to learn more now.
8, 7. She's out, Doc.
Hey, like the screen. Let's try to get the 70 likes. So let's try to get to 70.
Sure, we see beauty. But never forget, we crave motion. From the moment we're born, we want to go. And we want to go faster.
Stock car race at Daytona Beach, on the sand, along the dune road, and around the turns, and don't spare the horses.
That longing for the sudden and the swift has been the starting line for NASCAR for the last 75 years. From the first beach road race in 1948 with Red Byron's Ford taking first, to the first strictly stock car race in Charlotte a year later where Jim Roper won, and the pole speed was 68 miles an hour.
Ready? Nice, smooth start here.
Across 3/4 of a century, Pace of Progress has been the engine of obsession. Chased by the blur and caught in the roar. And who drove us there? The legends. They all embody our ancient impulse. The rush of adrenaline, the surge in blood pressure, the need for speed. If you have any doubt, just remember, even your heart knows how to race.
A few miles inland from Daytona Beach, the Daytona International Speedway plays host to the greatest day of stock car racing in this or any year. It's the 65th Daytona 500.
Wow, I wasn't even alive 65 years ago. It was 75 years ago.
As the drivers climb aboard and get ready to roll off that starting grid and into history. Hi, everybody. I'm Mike Joy alongside Hall of Famer Tony Stewart, who led the white flag lap here 15 years ago, and Clint Boyer, who 13 years ago led at the race's final red flag, but they patched the asphalt and he finished fourth. No one knows better than these two gentlemen how important today is, or what it might mean to win the Daytona 500.
The Daytona 500, the greatest day of them all. This is the granddaddy of them all, the high banks of Daytona. Ever since I've been able to hold a steering wheel in my hand, this is the racetrack that I aspire to get to. Finally, when I got on that track, I wanted to win this baby. I want to win the track that changes your life. You win the Daytona 500 forever. You walk into a restaurant, you're a Daytona 500 champion, and you get to win it in front of the biggest crowd you've ever seen.
Absolutely, and these guys, right now, everybody's in there. They're in their happy place right now, but it's getting ready to get chaotic. But to Clint's point, this is a race that can change your life forever. The guy that wins this race tonight, it's just a feeling. It's hard to explain. I have got goosebumps talking about it just because I know how close we came a couple times, and I know you and I both been in the field. To sit here today, we're up in the booth. We're going to talk about the race. These guys rolling out. They have a chance to create history today and be a part of something that's legendary.
And how hard it is to win this race. Everything has to be perfect. Not good, Mike. Perfect. Everything. You have to have a perfect race car. You have to make the perfect moves. You have to survive the carnage, the wrecks, the big one. You have to get to the end, and then you have have to have that magical push, that magical help behind you, the perfect help to push you up and turn forward when
Well, we're not an AFib, but as Tom Rinaldi said, our hearts are racing, and we're ready to
You're
go.
welcome.
So let's have a look at the starting lineup
Sin.
for the Daytona 500. On
You're welcome.
the row, set Wednesday night in time trials,
Sin.
Alex Bowman, a record 6th front row start, and Kyle Larson, the 2021 Series champ. Row 2,
He's pumped up. Comment below.
2015, and Eric Almirola won his dual race. He's come close before. Christopher Bell, a 3-time race winner last year, and Austin Cindric, last year's 500 winner.
Delete paragraph.
A 2-time runner-up, and Chase Elliott, most popular driver and the 2020 Series champion. Chris Buescher, the Xfinity champion of 2015, and Brad Keselowski,
Love you too.
2012 Cup champ.
Sin.
Michael McDowell won this race in a chaotic fashion in 2021, and Corey LaJoie has been top 10 in 2 of his last 3 500s. Row 7, Kevin Harvick, the 2007 winner, starting his final 500, and Todd Gilliland, who ran up front here Thursday night.
Let's dial up Kevin Harvick here. Hey, Harv, it's your boss up in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for the likes, y'all. Keep liking it.
Opening ceremonies and give the command to start engines, but now you're in your office where your happy place is. How you feel about today?
Sin.
I feel really good. You know, I think as we've gone through the whole winter and laid everything out, now we finally get the reward of being able to sit in this race car. So I'm honored to drive this Push Light Ford Mustang in what is our sport's biggest race. So one last time, and you know, based on everything that's happened during the week and the wins qualifying races, we just got to keep this baby rolling and see if we can have a chance at the end. So appreciate the fast car, and hopefully we can keep it around to have a chance to win this thing.
Well, enjoy every moment of it, bud.
Welcome to the live.
Hey, man. Want to celebrate with you later.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Kevin Harvick will start 13th. Let's pick up at row 8, Bubba Wallace, a 2-time 500 runner-up, and Martin Truex Jr., the 2017 Cup champion. Row 9, rookie Zane Smith, the Truck Series champ, and Denny Hamlin, a 3-time 500 winner. Then Harrison Burton, second-year driver for the Woodlands, who had 500 wins. And Ryan Preece, who's been top 10 in 2 of his 3 500 starts. William Byron won here in the summer of 2020, and rookie Noah Gragson had 8 Xfinity Series wins last year. Ross Chastain, runner-up for the championship last year, and Daniel Suarez, the Sonoma winner, teammates in row 12. Eric Jones in row 13, won here in the summer of 18. Tyler Reddick with a new team had 3 victories last year. Austin Dillon, the 2018 winner, and Justin Haley, the summer race winner here in 2019. AJ Allmendinger makes his first start in the 500 since 2018. It's his 10th. Chase Briscoe finished 3rd last year. Ricky Stenhouse, the summer winner here in 2017, and DJ McLeod was 7th here last summer. Ty Gibbs, the Xfinity Series champion of NASCAR. Connor Daly's raced in 9 Indy 500s. This is his first Daytona. Cody Ware was 6th here last summer. Kyle Busch, 2-time Series champion with a new race team this year. Ty Dillon makes his 8th Daytona 500 start, while Riley Herbst makes his first. And out back, into the field on
Thanks for joining us.
7-time Cup champ and 2-time Daytona 500 winner Jimmy Johnson, rally car champion and X Games gold medalist Travis Pastrana.
Let's check in with old 7-time. How about you, 7-time Jimmy Johnson? You're
Yes, he's back. I love him.
Fox Sports Booth, you got us?
Yeah, buddy, not clear.
Well, same numbers, different sequence, but same old Jimmy Johnson. 7 times you won this thing. You've been here 20 years. It's going to be your 20th time attempting the Daytona 500. Tell me about what your feelings are.
Man, I'm excited. I guess I'm officially old too as well, but what an opportunity. Huge thank you to Carvana, Chevrolet, and everybody at Legacy Motor Club. Special day, and really looking forward to taking advantage of this
Instagram.
day and having a great time.
Well, we've all learned not to count you out. boys.
Delete paragraph.
When you're done, we'll be watching.
Go home.
He was the 48, now the 84 with his part-time return to NASCAR. Today, Fox Bet Super 6 giving everybody a chance to win $25,000 of Glitz cash. All you need to do is download the free Super 6 app on your phone, then enter your 6 predictions for today's Daytona 500 race. Easy, right? If all 6 picks are right, you could win big. All right, let's get down to pit road for late breaking these stories, beginning with Jamie Little.
Martin Truex Jr. is a man on a mission here at Daytona. After almost walking away from the sport last year and not winning a single race, he has a new fire in his belly. He comes to Daytona ready to win this race. It's something he has never done. He's never even won on a super speedway race. And sure, you can count him in. He's going to be a factor at some point, but can he get the job done? And hey, if you're a numerology person, he's the one that can he get the job done? And hey, if you're a numerology person, he's the one that told me this. The 19 car racing on February 19th in his 19th Daytona 500. I don't know. Ligon Smith?
Jamie, there is no more friendly driver in the garage area than 2022 Series champion Joey Logano. But that is with the helmet off. When the helmet goes on, there is no more fierce, intense race car driver in the sport than Joey Logano. As a matter of fact, in his own words, he's two-faced. He will do anything it takes to get a victory for his race team. He did just that Thursday night in the duels, winning. That puts him in the third starting position for today. He feels good about that 22 car. It's been fast. Look at him today as he tries to get his second.
Oh, Regan, it's the start of a brand new chapter for two-time Cup Series champion Kyle Busch, who admittedly thought he was going to end his career with Joe Gibbs Racing. Life has a funny way of throwing a curveball at you, and here he is in his first season now in the 8 car for RCR. And speaking of curveballs, the other day he said he had a car good enough to finally win the Daytona 500. Well, that car got wrecked during his duel, went to the backup, so he's going to have to start from the back of the field. But he said that car, just as strong, has all the same tendencies. Now the last thing to do, finally win the Great American Race, guys.
Thanks, Josh. Before we wave the green flag for the Daytona 500, here's the Toyota Rev Up to Green.
For the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series season, 2 new and young faces are behind the wheel of Toyota Camry TRDs, Ty Gibbs and Gyro Reddick. Joining other young TRD drivers, Christopher Bell and Bubba Wallace, this group will be vying for wins and championships in the years to come. Stable alongside 3-time Daytona 500 winner Denny Hamlin and Cup Series champion Martin Truex Jr., Toyota's future continues to be bright. Let's go places.
Ready to go racing in Daytona Beach. The honorary pace cars headed for pit road, and all of the team drivers will check their pit road speeds this time by. Let's check in with our crew chief, Larry McReynolds.
Well, Mike, all 40 of these crew chiefs, they go into this race with a game plan when they want to make their pit stops throughout this 500-mile race. But like a good head football coach, you have to be willing to adjust that game plan based on circumstances. Now, with the fuel window being about 42 to 46 laps, what we'll be watching for, drivers and teams within a certain manufacturer working together. But to do it together on these green flag pit stops, you have to execute and you have to be mistake-free. And Mike, that could be the key to victory lane.
Thanks, Larry. Beautiful day in Daytona Beach. Some big, heavy clouds off to the west and northwest, 74 degrees. Winds out of the southeast at 5 will hopefully keep those clouds away. Track temp, 90 degrees. Let's listen in on Travis Pastrana and company.
Hey, boys, we're really doing it. We're in the Daytona 500. Catalina wine mixture, let's go.
How about Joey Logano?
Brand Marshall, thing looks good down here in the winter. So, we're all up here rooting for you. Good luck. Might be the only person ever to start the race and win the race. That'd be cool. Do what we did last year. Year we'll be champions again.
That was the captain, Roger Penske, giving well wishes to the leader of his team.
So pumped up. Cannot wait for green.
Woody Barker, his crew chief. Michael Jordan, his co-car owner with a hospitality area over on the backstretch. Derek Cheater stopped by.
Hi there. Everybody's here. It's the Daytona 500.
The green flag for today's race has already experienced 9.0 Gs. Jimmy Johnson had it with him when he flew with the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds this week. American stand-up comedian and actress Tiffany Haddish will have that green flag in hand as the field comes off the east banking and turn 4. sheet and things get very silent as we await the green flag.
Pull them belts tight one last time, boys. Light the fires. Showtime.
Woo! Green flag. Woo! Mm-hmm. I know, right? Bobo probably will be cursed with a big crash. Yeah, man. I bet he would be. Hold on.
Traffic control as they come to near 200 miles an hour, completing lap 1. Look like Kyle Larson.
You hear those spotters, that communication is so crucial to every move these drivers will make all day long. Tony, so many times you're looking out of the different glass and what people think. That windshield, what's going on in the windshield, you kind of just glance out and see that. But what's in that back glass, out that rear view mirror, that's where all the juice is.
And listening to that spotter, that is the guy that has given you all the information that you need to make your decisions as a driver inside that car. You can't see 2-3 rows behind. You can't see energy building up. So you have to rely on that spotter. That spotter is your best friend for 500 miles.
Yeah, trust. And we've built that trust. Some of these guys have been with each other for years. Some of them, just like Jimmy Johnson. He worked with the same spotter, Earl, forever, his whole career. Different one this time. Got to have that trust. When he says clear, you got to trust it and do it now.
So why are we pace car formation at near 200 miles an hour?
Because nobody can break free and nobody can get far enough out to really make a big maneuver at this point.
Cloud cover, you know, it cooled off just a little bit here. Track's got a lot of grip, and these tires are brand new. As they start to wear out, you'll start to slip and slide around.
Okay, I'll turn it up louder. Hold on.
Right there off the turn 4 that you see. As these things start to move around,
Hold on.
you start figuring out who's got the fast hot rods and who doesn't. Who needs work to do.
The driver might
Is that better?
I'm only 2 seconds back of the leader. And his crew chief would say, yes, but you're 36.
No different than a traffic jam in New York City. You've got to figure out a way to make it happen. You can get through there. You just got to be methodical about it. The biggest thing is, again, looking at your temperatures, telling your crew chief if you have handling issues, you need to nip that in the bud right now. You need to get it behind you as soon as you get on. If you have any kind of handling issue whatsoever, balance-wise, and they can fix it, a first pit stop would be sure. I'd be yelling at Larry, fix this, baby. Can't be having this later in the race.
Versus the other races we go to, they've had 2 practice sessions since qualifying. So they've had a chance to get their balance the way they like it. Talked to a lot of drivers, and everybody seems to be pretty happy with their car. Some of them are hoping for a little more speed, but they like the balance, and that's really critical. This is the hottest part of the day for these guys, so this is where handling is going to be the most crucial.
First little breakaway of the race. Kyle Larson got about 2 car lengths out in front, and all that did was bring the pack right back to him, bumper to bumper.
Big pushes on the back of his car by Joe Logano. You're going to see that a lot. You have to be careful with those pushes. The Fords, all weekend long, we've seen the Fords have been able to push harder on the rear bumpers of the car in front of them. You see the 10 car Eric Almirola pulling right up to the back of Bowman. Have to be careful of those pushes. Don't be too aggressive. You can spin them out.
And the 2 front row starters remain side by side. Alex Bowman has the overall record in that purple Henrik Chevrolet for 6 consecutive front row starts in this race. Last year's pole sitter Kyle Larson on point is Bowman's teammate.
We saw Alex in his qualifying race. He got out of that pack in a hurry. Did not like the way his car drove. It had speed for qualifying, but it didn't have balance for the race. That's the good thing about the last 2 days. Getting the opportunity for him and his crew chief to look at the other cars, look at Kyle Larson's car, look at Chase Elliott's car, and try to figure out what is the combination to get him most comfortable where he can lead like this.
Kevin Harvick. Watch these cow flaps flip up on Joey Logano on the front. He said, you're not doing a good enough job pushing if them cow flaps aren't. That's negative air pressure on there, pulls those cow flaps up. As he gets away from Kyle Larson in front of him, you won't. But as soon as he gets close enough, watch his cow flap. He needs to get closer, Tony. I'm trying to show
He's not there yet.
There he is. Now watch this. See it starting to flip right there? That's that neutral pressure in the cow of that race car.
Here's some Joey Logano audio.
Your second the 5 lifted every time in the corner. It's like 60% at 1/3 mark. Just trying to keep us too high in the safety.
It's good intel. It's got to save fuel too. You know, when you're running at the front of the pack and you're pulling this charge, you are wide open. You have to be. They'll run you over, right? But if you're back there mid-pack, Tony, you can just be 30, 40, 50% sometimes.
Let's get an update on the pole sitter from Jamie.
Well, Mike, you guys were talking about Alex Bowman. They did have a different direction than their teammates coming in. They wanted this pole. They focused only on qualifying. It wasn't until Friday they actually put it in race trim just to see what they have. I was told they practiced aggressively to make sure they had something good that they could lead with, that the car was balanced, it drove well, and it was comfortable. Checked all those boxes, Mike.
Good enough for now, absolutely. Okay, if you watch iRacing or if you play iRacing, you all run around Daytona 3 wide. On the safety of your computer, why isn't somebody going out making the third lane trying to make something happen?
Well, you said it. There's no reset out here. That resets in the infield care center with some guy standing you okay checking your vitals. You don't have that in iRacing. This is a very good point.
And after the qualifying races, talking to a lot of the drivers, as soon as you get out, these cars have so much drag in them. To get all the way on an outside, I don't know that you can carry the momentum. I think there's going to be parts of the race where it will come into play, but this is way too early to really worry about getting 3 wide. These guys are wanting to settle in. They're wanting to get some laps on these tires. Like Cliff mentioned, they got stickers. They want to sit there and try to just figure out what their balance is, settle in. They got a long day ahead of them still.
9 laps complete. Alex Bowman has led 8 of them after Kyle Larson led the first. The pageantry, the air show is over. Down to business in the Daytona 500.
Even when things seem quieter, the urge to protect means staying on the lookout to help keep others from harm. At Pfizer, we're driven by this impulse. We've reached hundreds of millions of lives with our COVID-19 response.
I'm gonna stand up. My arm is killing me, so I'm gonna use my arm to keep it still.
Next, we will respond fiercely, like family.
And after 22 seasons, this will be Kevin Harvick's last.
You can learn a lot about a man by watching him work. Watch his drive for greatness. Watch him break down, and then watch him break through. After 22 years of watching Kevin Harvick work, we know you can always count on the closer.
Kevin Harvick is not done yet.
Home internet, what a pain in the...
Hey, neighbor!
Try T-Mobile, it sets up so fast.
It's like Wi-Fi that runs on 5G.
Home internet from T-Mobile?
Wait till you see.
Tell me more, tell me more. One cord's all that you need. Tell me more, tell me more.
Don't you worry about speed.
Can y'all see that? Is that good? Thank you, Laura Beth McCoy. That's my wife. She joined in. Say hi to her.
I need to try it first.
Welcome back to Daytona, where Christopher Bell has taken the lead from Kyle Larson. Let's take a closer look at this steep banking at Daytona with Larry McReynolds and the Toyota Cutaway car.
You're welcome, Joey. Welcome to the live. We got like 27 people on the live.
But we see a lot of cars spin out and get wrecked on the straightaways here at Daytona. Let's use our Toyota Cutaway car. When it's in the corners, it's in 31 degrees of banking. The car is really loaded and pushed into the racetrack. But as it transitions off of turn 2 onto the flatter backstretch, it only has 3 degrees of banking. The car is light. It's not loaded. It doesn't have as much grip in the race car. That's why we see a car that just gets into another car because the car's light, spins it out. Maybe we even see the big one just like we did last night at the end of that Xfinity Series race.
That was a good race last night. You should have saw that race. That was a very good race last night. That wreck at the wreck in the final lap, that was incredible.
They've been sneaky, make no mistake about it. They always have the handling and the speed to get the job done here. Look no further than Denny Hamlin, but I'm telling you, Christopher Bell just keeps knocking on that door harder and harder and harder. It surprises me none at all to see him lead this pack. I'm going to go back to what Larry said real quick. He said the car gets light up off of it, and all the guys have been talking about it. Sometimes if your balance is loose, Tony, that thing really wants to step out. We saw that with the trucks and the Xfinity. But these guys have been talking about floating the nose and being tight.
Absolutely, and the two key areas of that in the corners are the entry and the exit. That's where you kind of go up and over the crown to get into the banking, and then same thing on the exit, especially the exit. If your car is tight at all, it gets to that, the front end just gets tight, and then as soon as the right front catches, then it's...
Yeah, if you want to mean Jimmy's 30, Jimmy's 20, no, Jimmy's, wait. Hold on, Jimmy's Johnson is, I'm trying to figure out what place he's in. Hold on.
Ooh, good push into 3, but
Kyle got loose. Now look at the run that Christopher Bell got. That is exactly why Christopher Bell got the lead. That'll get your attention.
And that's a really good illustration of what I talked to some crew chiefs. The way the drivers were talking about it, it used to be we wanted to kind of flank off that right-hand side because what it did is it trapped the air to the right corner. Now, because of the skew in the cars, and the bodies are already pointed to the outside, when they get pushing on that corner, it just leverages it around even more. So they really want to be centered up for that push or even a little bit to the left now.
And Logano's reaction to that was... Now you know.
Lesson learned.
Let's get an update on Kyle Larson.
Yeah, and Kyle Larson has a car that, although they qualified up front, they've been working on that thing all week long to get it where they want it for drafting. And you see Joey Logano, as you guys just showed, keeps giving him those pushes. When they came over the radio, asked him, are you still good with the pushes you're getting from the 22? He simply said, yep, that was all.
Yeah, guys, I've been watching the throttle on Kyle Larson, number 5. He is not really wide open at all anywhere around this racetrack. He keeps backing that car up to be able to get those pushes from the 22 car.
Here is Larson's telemetry. Plenty of throttle, no hint of brake as Christopher Bell from Norman, Oklahoma. Midget and sprint cars star coming to the Xfinity and up to the Cup Series with Joe Gibbs Racing.
Outside. Got a gap of 2 behind him as the 31 don't go.
Back at 25th, Eric Jones. 23rd, Harrison Burton. In the middle of this snarling pack.
Well, Mike, you've been talking about the 22 of Joey Logano. That race car ran a lot of practice the past 2 days. I
literally cannot believe the live is going smooth. No issues at all on live. First time ever did on tablet that was very smooth. I'm very surprised. Thank you, TikTok. Keep it this smooth.
Thanks, Regan. Bell continues out front of Alex Bowman. We welcome Guns N' Roses to the NASCAR jungle this weekend. They're on the 43 car, and they're going on tour this summer. Keep watching for more.
Best looking hot rod on the track.
Roses live. World Tour 2023. Guns N' Roses. Check gunsnroses.com for more info.
Oh, cool.
Guns N' Roses.
That's awesome. Mexico.
So, I watched my first race yesterday.
You're on the team, kid. It's orientation day.
We have good Wi-Fi here, and like we got good Wi-Fi in Atlanta. So yeah, good Wi-Fi here.
Ready for some real heat?
Your workspace is ready.
Looks like you got a corner office. Lucky.
Thank you, Justin, for joining us.
When you're part of Toyota Racing, you're part of something greater. Toyota, let's go places.
That rocking chair would look great in our new house.
Oh, a new house, eh? Well, you should definitely see how Geico can help you save on homeowners insurance.
Nice tip. I'll give you $2 for the chair.
2? That's a Victorian antique.
All right. How much for the recliner then?
Wait. How did that get here? That is definitely
Hello?
for sale.
Is this a yard sale?
I'm on a live right now on TikTok. I can't talk to you.
Here we go.
Geico. It's easy to switch and save on.
Yeah, we can talk. What are you doing?
Flip pizza night on its head. This is the new crispy parm pizza.
You can get on it, baby.
Toasted Parmesan where it's never been before.
You see,
Introducing the crispy parm pizza only from Papa
you
John's.
see, I'm on live.
The Daytona 500
You see that I'm on live. You just tap the screen and you're automatically on, girl.
go places. And by the Credit One Bank NASCAR American Express card.
You go on TikTok and you see that I'm live. You would notice it would say a live big red circle of live, and then you just tap into it.
Goodyear, more driven. Kyle Larson leading Joey.
Thank you, Hurricane Farm 2022. Thanks for joining us.
I got one for you. Biggest movers of the race, folks. No further than the 84 of Jimmy Johnson. I thought he'd learn and take his time with this. He's already moving to the front. Here he comes. 7 time.
Johnson and Kyle Busch, each up almost 10 spots from starting in the last 2 rows of this 40 car.
Baby, you see it? You see the live button?
They start slipping and sliding around. They're 23 laps into this stage. This is where you start getting some
Oh.
handling woes, and you see the guys that are maybe trying to bail out, but they're still handling well. Jimmy likes what he feels. Ty Gibbs likes what he feels. Reddick's on the way. These boys are coming.
Now take a look at the third car on the outside. That's the number 10 of Eric in a Stewart
On live right now.
won his dual race here Thursday night. Regan.
Like one of the fastest cars all weekend long, but from the driver's seat right now, already some concerns over something he's seeing out the front windshield.
Keep liking the screen so we get more people in here.
So that's not the cow flaps that we were talking about on the 22 car. That's actually on the side of the hood itself, in between the hood and the fender. There was actually a gasket.
No, I haven't talked to my best friend yet.
Bouncing around in that neutral air. If you bounce around too much, spit that gasket out. Might be a problem for them. They could probably take that thing down. Problem with it.
I'm recording the NASCAR race. I'm just going to record the NASCAR race until it gets to stage 1, and then I'm just going to save it. So, yeah.
Hard to believe he's been away from our sport for 2 years. He's racing Indy cars though. And
Huh?
He got in this car the other night for qualifying, and he had a smile on
I don't know yet, babe.
I'm back, boys. This just feels like home. They worked on the car, made good progress, and it's showing up 11 spots, as you mentioned.
He's in 27th position right now.
Okay, good.
Ty Gibbs, the rookie and Xfinity champion, has moved up plus 12 from where he started all the way to 21st. We saw a little 3-wide racing in mid-pack, but not much. Things have kind of shuffled back to double 5.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're exactly
Thanks
right.
for joining us.
Jimmy Johnson, Ty Gibbs, Tyler Reddick moving up. Well, okay, who went back? Ross Chastain, Zane Smith, Gilliland. You gotta ride. We talked about riding 500 miles. You gotta survive. If you're handling, it's going away right here. Dip down to the back, ride in a place you can. I think that's what was creating some of that 3 wide, just a little bit of shuffling.
I won't ask Tony since he's a Ford team owner, but Toyota, Clint, had not run a lap all week until now.
Anything, baby. You need to get on live so you can watch the live.
The Fords have been fast. Strength in numbers. We talked about that.
Okay.
But you can never count out the guy that you.
All right, followers. Go follow my girlfriend, Laura Beth. Go follow her. Give her 1,000 likes. So 1,000 followers. We can go live together. Talking to my followers.
Well, we also mentioned that it's different when you split this field in half and you run the qualifying races with half the field. You split the majority of those Toyotas up, so there's not a lot of numbers, physical numbers to begin with. But then when you split them up into 2 even smaller groups, that hurts them in the qualifying races. Now with the entire field,
Thank you, Jacob Smith, for the like.
That's such a great point, and it's easy to overlook, Mike. When you're running those dual races, and as little of practice as you have when you come down here to Daytona, the only thing you have to go off of to build that notebook is those duels.
Thank you for joining us. Thanks for joining our live.
Everything else is way more amplified. Any little bit of a problem you ever was struggling with, it's going to be way.
Yeah, this TV I have down here is 65 inches, so it's a big TV.
Fastest lap of the race as Ty Dillon is on the apron, smoke coming out the pipes. Ty Gibbs, fastest lap of the race, 46.42. Ross Chastain, Connor David, Cody Ware.
I love you too, baby.
Eric Jones, 27 green flag laps complete. Christopher Bell's Toyota in front of Kyle Larson and Alex Bowman's Chevrolets, Joey Logano's and Eric Almirola's Fords.
I need to text Sarah, tell her I'm live, join us.
Is the next big thing.
Hey, can you text Sarah and tell her to go on TikTok live?
For all types of diabetes. It shows your glucose, predicts where it's headed, and tracks your success. Just like that. Not magic. Just feels that way. Dexcom. Powerful, simple diabetes management. I need to try it first.
NASCAR Race Up, weeknights on FS1.
I'm live on TikTok.
Start your day. Watch Good Day Atlanta on Fox 5.
Before the Xfinity 10G network, we didn't have internet that let us play all at once.
Every device in every room?
Why are you up here? With speeds like this, I can't even dream of what he'll be able to do.
Get Xfinity Internet for just $25 a month.
Thank you, Anthony 047890 for joining.
You have no idea how good you've got it. Huh? What a time to be alive.
Introducing the next generation 10G network, only from Xfinity.
Let's face it, prices are still up, just like everything else. So instead of spending money on a fancy ad, Georgia Natural Gas is still offering discounts, which means cutting a few ad costs. So we didn't hire a celebrity voice actor, or pay for expensive CGI, or go on a lavish photo shoot. Sure, this ad is boring, but our discounts aren't. Get your discount today at gng.com.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day.
I love Ford trucks.
Or tough, just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough. And it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. And for that, we thank you.
Get 2.9 for $60, plus up to $2,500 with eligible trade-in. Learn more about pickup and delivery and remote service at your local Ford dealer.
It's going to be a drag race all the way back to the start-finish line. Here they come, checkered flag. Kevin Harvick wins the Daytona 500.
Thanks for joining us.
He came from 7th to 1st on the final to win it. And to celebrate Harvick's final season, Busch Light's giving away $50,000 toward one lucky fan's retirement and more huge prizes.
So I'm just gonna record it to stage 1, into stage 1, and then I'm gonna save it. And I may go back live again, maybe for the end of the race, see who wins. So yeah.
Chance to win. Harv riding 16th right now. Christopher Bell leading. Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson, Eric Almirola. They've been the front four most all day, along with Joey Logano. Last year's winner, Austin Cindric, and his teammate Ryan Blaney. Trading 6th and 7th. Corey LaJoie.
Welcome.
With Chase Elliott, Brad Keselowski in the top 10. 32 green flag laps so far. In this first of 3 stages, this one lasts 65 laps.
Can anyone catch Bell? I'm at Lawson right now.
Yeah, Mike, as I noted at the top of the show, the fuel window is about 42 to 46 laps. I tried to talk to 2 or 3 crew chiefs from each manufacturer between yesterday and this morning, and I think once we get to about lap 35, that's when we'll start to see manufacturers start to peel off. But I think it's going to be a little bit of monkey see, monkey do. But one observation, a lot of those Fords are in that outside line right now. When you're side by side, 2 lanes like that, you got to be to the bottom before you make that green flag stop. Exactly, Larry. Usually,
So far, no cautions so far.
Talking about pitting, 2 or 3 laps to go, they start formulating where they're at, trying to find where their manufacturer teammates are so they can all pit together. They may not have this luxury. This is a new one. If they don't get it established pretty quick, they're going to be pitting with a bunch of people, and it might be a lot of trouble here coming on a pit road. 34 green flag laps this time by. Christopher Bell has just led his 18th lap of the race. And where is 2-time 500 winner Michael Waltrip?
Where is Michael? Chris, you know those, excuse me, Mike, those grandstands are sold out. So what do the fans
Welcome.
do as an option to that? Well, they watch it on Fox. And we got this big screen TV here, battle for the lead up front. They're watching on Fox, but they're also enjoying a hot dog and a cold beer, having a lot of fun in the fan zone. There's many different ways to take on the Great American Race, and this is a pretty good one right here, Mike.
All right, have fun, Michael.
All right, you're starting to see it. The 10 of the 2. Almirola and Austin Cindric already moved out from that outside line, trying to get established. You can't be pitting from that outside. Got to be on the bottom. Logano, Blaney behind him.
Connor Daly has already made a pit stop, a little early for a scheduled gas stop, as he comes off pit road without benefit of the draft. Ty Dillon in the garage. And Christopher Bell out front. Kyle Larson and Christopher Bell have quite a history. When Larson went NASCAR racing, Christopher Bell took over Larson's USAC ride. They have been rivals for quite a while, open wheel and stock cars.
I remember being in the motorhome at Atlanta Motor Speedway with Kyle Larson, and we were watching a dirt race from Calistoga, California, and he goes, "You got to watch this guy, Christopher Bell." And I said, "Is he good?" He goes, "He's better than me."
Oh boy.
That's Kyle Larson's words.
Wow. Corey LaJoie has come to 2nd place. Outspoken young driver, 3rd-generation star. His dad was a modified...
Jimmy Johnson in the 17th, even with one wing.
His granddad, his dad Randy, was a...
Who's in first place? 48 Bowman's in first.
Seats for my son's first race car. And now here he is in the Cup Series, in the top 5, trying to win the Daytona 500.
I'm seeing these Fords are waving, them hands are waving, the Fords are coming, I'd say. Watch for all these Fords to try to find
48.
peel off. What do the rest of them do?
Remember, execution and no mistakes. That's a big key.
The Fords fan out.
Love you too, baby.
Logano, huge. Look at that. Past his teammate, Austin Cindric.
Riggin.
It was all about positioning and getting himself where he needed to be to get out of the bottom for the pit stop. And
All right. Yeah, all right. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose, Kevin. Thank you for the rose. And thanks for the badge, too.
just a little bit tight off of 4.
Ryan Blaney in the 12th. First pit stops of the year. Right sides right now. Just a little bit tight on exit for Blaney. Good stop.
11 Fords all stopped in one group at lap 38.
Learning what we learned at the duels, I'd say these other cars are going to be coming quick, and here they are. Boy, that was close.
Regan?
Corey LaJoie in the 7 car, a strong run so far. He felt like this was coming today onto this race car, a lot of confidence in it, and knew that his competitors would be willing to work with him. Josh.
Well, Kyle Busch has been working his way through the field.
Thank you, Williams, for the. Thanks for the like. Thanks for liking the live.
Alex Bowman in the 43 started on pole for this race for the 3rd time in his career. Pretty good overall. Just doesn't want the 7 of Corey LaJoie to push a little delayed there as they continue to fuel the 48.
Noah Gregson's car did not have.
Thanks for the likes, y'all. Keep liking it. We have 40.2 likes. Let's try to get to 5.2 likes.
Well, I can tell you why, because he was noticeably faster coming on. Watch him over here. Here he comes. Makes a big move. Cuts a couple of them off. Going extremely fast.
Crash down the front straightaway, heading for pit road. Around goes the Rick Ware Racing number 15 of rookie Riley Herbst. Not a crash, just a spin, and we stay green.
Whoa.
As he gets safely to pit road.
Still green, very important.
Josh.
And the 20 of Christopher Bell has led a lot of laps. He's been
Wow, that's the longest it ever stayed green, I guess, for a while.
Everybody makes it onto
If you wonder who is in first place, I'll tell you.
green. 39 laps into the Daytona 500.
I knew that was going to be an interesting one, with everybody being jumbled up.
And here's your new leader. He started last. He's running first. Travis Pastrana now comes to pit road.
Pretty cool. Lead first lap of the Daytona 500.
Down to pit road speed. As the rest of the field forms up after pit stops, your leader will be Denny Hamlin from Christopher Bell
Go, Danny.
and Tyler Reddick. So Toyota wins the first round of green flag pit stops.
Look at the run of the Fords, though. Here comes Eric Almirola and company, Cindric, Blaney, Logano right behind him. Jimmy pulled up to make a block, and here they come.
Commitment line violation for Riley Herbst when he spun at the entrance of pit road, so they'll have to do a pass-through penalty. 40 laps complete, 160 to go in the Daytona 500. Riley Herbst, that orange car on the left of your screen, locks up the rear brake, spins around coming to pit road, but no caution flag.
Can we get a puppy, Mom? Please?
Girls, pets are a big expense.
Maybe try switching your car insurance to Progressive. You could save hundreds.
Thanks, TV Dad. We'll think about it, okay?
Look what I found.
Oh.
But don't TV Dad was always in charge.
Listen to your TV Dad. Drivers who switch us
What now?
save nearly $700 on average.
I need to try it first.
COVID-19? And being overweight makes it more risky.
Well, you might want to have to X out of the app, like X out, get back into it.
Emergency use, Paxlovid is an oral treatment for people 12 and up who have mild to moderate COVID-19 and have a
Thank you,
high
Mark
factor for it becoming severe.
Broswell, for joining.
My symptoms are mild now, but I'm not waiting. If it's COVID, Paxlovid.
Having even one risk factor, like being over 50, diabetes, or smoking, increases your chances of severe COVID. Taken within 5 days of symptoms, Paxlovid reduced the risk of developing severe COVID-19 by 86%.
Paxlovid may strengthen or weaken other medicines. Taking it with certain medicines may cause life-threatening side effects or affect how Paxlovid works. So it's critical to tell your doctor about all medicines you take, including herbal supplements, because lab tests or changing the dose of your medicines may be needed. Tell your doctor if you have any serious illnesses, allergies, liver or kidney.
Yeah, it's a live race.
Pregnant or plan to become pregnant, are breastfeeding or use birth control. Paxlovid may affect how your birth control works. Don't take Paxlovid if you're allergic to nirmatrelvir, ritonavir, or any of its ingredients.
Yeah, it's on a commercial, I know.
Side effects can include allergic reactions, liver problems, and issues with HIV medicines. Other side effects include altered taste, diarrhea, high blood pressure, muscle aches, abdominal pain, nausea, and feeling unwell.
With my asthma, I knew it could be riskier. This COVID, Paxlovid.
Ask your doctor or pharmacist if Paxlovid is right for you.
Much has changed over our 75 years. But the one thing that never does, that feeling you get when the race begins again.
The Daytona 500 on Fox is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance.
Grab an ice-cold Coke Zero Sugar and cheer on your favorite member of the Coca-Cola racing family. You're watching NASCAR on Fox.
44 laps complete. That was Denny Hamlin, and let's get an update on the Coca-Cola Racing family. He is your leader. Newest family member Chase Elliott, 11th, Joey Logano, Daniel Suarez, Austin.
Yeah, it's on Fox today.
Up on those pit stops, and the two big beneficiaries on pit stops were Chase Briscoe, that red Ford down to the inside, and the number 8 of Kyle Busch in a Chevrolet. They chose to pit with the Toyotas instead of the other cars of their own brand.
I think a lot of that was, like we talked about, you can't pit from the outside. So if you're already out there and there's no room to get down, you just got to come in with the guys that are around you.
And you can be more efficient. With all of that chaos of so many cars trying to pit from wherever they were, you saw Noah Gragson come from the outside all over the place. Just coming in with a small collected group, your performance could be better. Shows with Kyle Busch.
Briscoe took 2 tires. That's how he vaulted from 33rd.
Thank you, Countryman 35 for joining, and Collins, and him too.
This is our driver's eye camera. It is a tiny camera. You can stack, half a dozen of them on your little fingernail. And it is mounted in the foam to the side of the driver's face, between his temples and the outer shell of the helmet. Pretty revolutionary, brand new technology, and we're happy to debut it this week.
I literally had one in my hand the other day, and it is so cool to see how good the technology is. But to have this kind of access and see it exactly from the driver's perspective, that's something we haven't had in the past.
Check out that camera, folks. This is something with this new car. We had it last year, but it's so cool to see how the old school drivers, maybe a guy like Kevin Harvick, Jimmy Johnson that's coming back to the sport after being gone for a couple of years. He might be still with the old school rear view mirror, but a lot of these guys, the new kids are using that camera. I'll get it out, Tony.
We're starting to see that on passenger cars too, a camera instead of a rear view mirror.
Thanks for the like.
Hamlin, Briscoe. Travis Pastrana had to serve a penalty for driving through too many pit boxes on exit after his stop.
Westlow.
47 laps and 1 pit stop complete. Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe battle.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for the like.
5 years around this epic track, but we've never stopped moving forward.
The first woman to compete in the Daytona 500.
Wherever we go in the next 75, we're all better off with an ally.
We have created our own drink company.
Okay, how you spell that?
Strongest sports drink in history.
What?
Kingston, please.
No.
I rated the official sports drink of the fight
Oh, that's good.
To all the Chevy Silverado owners out there, the adventurers and the doers, to everyone who works hard and plays hard. Whether it's your first Silverado or your 10th. Thank you for making Chevy Silverado the #1 best-selling retail full-size pickup.
Introducing a technological achievement so advanced, it rivals the moon landing.
Wow. Okay, rude. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
March 7th, here we go. Buckle up. Baseball's biggest names
Thank you for joining.
play for national pride. The World Baseball Classic on Fox and FS1.
Road to WrestleMania, plus SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair goes face-to-face with the WrestleMania opponent Rhea Ripley. An all-new Friday Night SmackDown, right at 8 Eastern, 7 Central on Fox.
Charlotte Flair was an honorary race official here in Daytona today. So, one of our Super 6 questions, which of these drivers will have the best finish today? Here are the 6. Take your pick.
That's a tough pick, man. Daytona 500.
I guess I'm going with Kevin Harvick or Kyle Busch.
Wallace on pit road. Dropped to the back of the pack coming off turn number 4.
Wallace had moved to that top line to get from behind the 14, who he said was unsteady. But once he moved to the top line, he got hit into the fence and had to come pit, guys.
Right side damage to Bubba Wallace. They'll put 2 tires on it. Send it back out. He was running second and completes the stop.
To make sure that didn't dent a toe link in the rear. Hit pretty hard. There it is. Turned it right into the wall. I'd say be able to get that. Man, that's a shot. That car's. I'd say if they can get it back to this end of the stage, they're going to need to check the toe on that thing and maybe even toe link in the rear.
So a little more. Here's Wallace back out trying to get up to speed. And of course he has lost the draft. The fuel will inhale him here in about a lap or 2. Chase Briscoe, first car on the inside in that Ford, went from 33rd to the lead on pit stops after changing 2 tires like most of the racers did. Larry told us to break. The reason? He changed left side tires. When you come in the pits, the left sides are closer to the crew. They don't have to come around the car. They can change lefts faster than they can change rights.
Sneaky good. Good move.
Jamie.
The 48 of Alex Bowman led 11 laps early. And because of that, he needed more fuel, so he had to stay on pit road 2 additional seconds in order to keep on strategy with the rest of the Chevrolet team. So now he's mired back mid-pack in 26th right now, saying his car is a little bit wiggly.
Never too early. I can't believe I'm saying this because I never had this mentality, Tony. But never too early to start counting points. I didn't ever want to say when I was in my driving career, I don't want to hear about it. This is my one chance at the biggest race in my career to win the Daytona 500. But I've been talking to Kyle Larson. I've heard Kevin Harvick talk about it. They're already thinking points.
Absolutely. It's the competition keeps getting tighter and tighter every year, and as that happens, you have to start thinking backwards. You can't wait until 5 races from the cutoff in the regular season to sit there and get yourself in position. So every one of these points matters.
Thanks for joining.
Stage end at lap 65 and at lap 130. Last year, Martin Truex won both stages of the Daytona 500 and picked up those championship points. 55 laps complete. We're going to take you Fox side by side.
I prefer for them to do that every time so we can keep the race going.
In the center
of the magic. Relive the magic and fantasy of the world created in the Harry Potter books as you explore his world, but in a brand new story. The magical event of a generation is finally here. Rated T for teen.
Yes, babe? Talk on the phone. Why not? Welcome to the live.
Pizza. Remember college? 5-hour energy got you through then. And now, we'll get you through again. Rediscover 5-hour energy.
T-Mobile has the new Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus for free and price lock guarantee. Do you? Well, T-Mobile will never raise my rates for talk, text, and data. Will you?
Thanks for joining me, girl.
Well, yes.
Are you still on, girl?
Guarantee and a free Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus.
Switch to T-Mobile.
Yeah, are you still on?
Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus with no trade-in required.
All right. Huh?
What a privilege it is for you to have me here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, I'm going to get them all tonight.
I like it. It's mine. The price is blown online.
My hands is going to sleep. Good Lord.
I feel like a billionaire. I'm shopping like a billionaire. I'm shopping like a billionaire. Timo, I'm shopping like a billionaire. I get it straight right from the makers. I'm shopping like a billionaire. Timo, download the Timo app and shop like a billionaire.
59 laps complete, working lap 60 in the longest green flag run to start the Daytona 500 in 15 years. Toyota's out front after one set of green flag stops. Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, and rookie Ty Gibbs, last year's Xfinity champion. Out in front of the field, which encompasses 7 Toyotas, 15 Ford Mustangs, and 18 Chevy Camaros.
Thanks for sharing the live. Thank you.
We've been through qualifying. We've been through the duels. We've watched all these races, Tony. Haven't really said much about Toyota. Look over your shoulder coming to the first stage in, 5 to go here. 1, 2, 3, Toyota.
Yeah, guys, Truex was fast, obviously, in his qualifying race. Denny Hamlin, you just get him anywhere near the front, he's going to figure it out. Great education right now following Denny. That's probably the best position he could be in right now, is just to follow Denny and learn from him.
Martin Truex, 3 top 10s in 18 Daytona 500s. In 2016, the driver filling up his rearview mirror, Denny Hamlin, won the race by 1/100th of a second, with Truex second. I think that doesn't keep you up late at night.
Where's it going to come from, Tony?
I'm going to have to teach you.
You see him lined up, the 10, the 6, the 17, 4, 41 behind the Priest. I think that's where the move's going to first come from, but Logano's already pulled out in the back.
Somebody I'm concerned about right now is Christopher Bell in the 20 car. He was up front in that mix. He has fallen all the way back to 25th right now and has kind of got himself detached.
Hello, Beth.
I see the opportunity coming with these lappers. They're going to be pulling up on 2-lap cars. When they start fanning out, boom, there's your chance.
Huh?
Out of the way.
Is someone live? I don't know.
3 laps to go to the end of the stage. They'll wave a green and white checkered flag.
Harvick's not way slow.
I said that.
Ryan Priest just ahead on the inside.
And you had mentioned that, Clint, earlier. These guys are already thinking about those stage points and already trying to put themselves in position to maximize whatever they can get at the end of stage one.
Christopher Bell.
Who do you think's gonna win stage one? Comment below.
The first when Keselowski jumped on the opportunity, pounced on it. You see the three Toyotas pull up, and there's the two. There is the two lap cars I told you. That was going to be the opportunity that would separate those leaders, make them make a move.
I'm just gonna do it for stage one because my hand's killing me, and I don't think I can keep this on all day.
Be three wide. Here we go, Tony.
Don't understand what AJ Allmendinger's doing there. I don't know why you'd move intentionally to the middle of the track when you got two.
That's stupid.
Because that one right there is the lucky dog. The 23 Bubba Wallace had to pit. That's a battle for the lucky dog. That was a smart move, bold move. That's what he's racing.
Bubba Wallace and James.
Yeah.
Trying to be the first car one lap down and get waved back around to the lead lap on the caution. Truex by inches over Keselowski.
One to go.
At the end of stage one.
I like that move. Brad Keselowski timed those lappers perfect.
And the top lane is boxed in, held up there by Martin Truex.
Yeah,
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Are we gonna see a wreck? Are we gonna see a wreck?
forced to hit the brakes, and it just accordions. And look at the damage done.
Coming to the caution flag, Brad Keselowski. Our owner now, Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing. He won a dual race a year ago in the team's new debut. And he's going to win stage one as they come to the line and beat Ryan Reese by a car length.